In this morning's Business Insight, a University of Cincinnati sports apparel deal that might shock you. It's that lucrative. The Bearcats arrangement with Under Armour pays more than big-time sports programs such as Florida State, LSU, and Oklahoma State. UC gets just over $4.75 million this school year from Under Armour based on terms of a 10-year deal. UC came in 14th in a new ranking by Courier's sister paper, Portland Business Journal, of the top deals in the country. Joining us with perspective on the deal is UC Athletic Director Mike Bone. He's with Business Courier editor Rob Dahlmeyer in the studio. Mike and Rob.
Mike, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you stopping by today. I have to say that we were really surprised in our office when we saw the study that came out that our sister paper in Portland did, that UC was 14th on the list of apparel deals. Huge, I mean, ahead of some really big schools. Why shouldn't we have been surprised? Why is this something that should not have surprised us?
Well, I tell you what, when you think of the Cincinnati market and you think of the University of Cincinnati, you have to recognize the stature of the institution, the size of the institution, but you also have to think about the state of Ohio and the high school intensity of interest of so many people following football. It's the number 5 state in the country that produces college football players. It's number 5 in producing men's basketball players. The University of Cincinnati is the University of Cincinnati, and Cincinnati high schools have a high, again, intensity of interest in men's sports, women's sports, boys, girls, whatever the way you want to say it. And I think that being in that hotbed of all that interest, I think, is great, but I think it's also about our rich history and our rich tradition, and having a basketball program that is a number 15 program all time as far as winning percentage. And so I think that type of stature certainly helps us a great deal, but again, it's really about how we're positioned and really the trajectory of our institution. And I feel like at the time when we put the deal together, Under Armour and Cincinnati were both on the same high trajectory and positive growth, and putting those two hot brands together was really a perfect time.
What do these millions of dollars allow you guys to do in the athletic department? What do you do with that, and does it give you some more room to roam, or room to breathe?
Well, it really creates assets for us that we can do some real special things with. It really starts with our student athletes, and obviously we want our student athletes to have the best gear, the gear that keeps them the healthiest. Right. What does that mean? Cool, warm, dry, the ability to have gear that allows them to train at the highest level and to be able to represent the institution in that gear as they travel the nation and as they engage in recruiting and all the different things that are important to an institution, particularly in intercollegiate athletics, recruiting young men and women to be a part of our program. And then obviously the resources to be able to engage in the community with partners like the YMCA, partners with UC Health on campus, partners with facilities and grounds on campus. I could go on and on and on, because it's allowed us to engage and take those resources and build a sense of excitement and promotion around UC as a whole, not just the athletic program.
So obviously Cincinnati's packed with UC grads. Most of the people that I know, frankly most of my friends, are UC grads. They're big fans of the sports programs at UC. But UC is a big time sports program, big time sports school, but it's not in one of the Power 5 conferences. But what can fans in Cincinnati of UC sports do to help the program to maybe have a better chance at getting some pretty much more
Well, thank you for asking that question. I believe that just like when we worked hard with Under Armour on our agreement, we never believed we were a non-Power 5 institution, again with our history, but however, we're not in a Power 5 league. The American Athletic Conference really is promoting a sense of the Power 6, because we believe that the strength of our teams and so forth are a part of that. And as we have aspirations as an institution to play at the highest level against the biggest teams each and every year, year, and I think we've done that with scheduling. Mick Cronin doing a great job with home and home with UCLA, and we have Nebraska coming in football. We have some great games coming up, UCLA in football as well coming to Cincinnati on a home and home. And so we work hard to pull that together. So what can people do?
Yeah.
I think people can wear their gear, have fun, promote UC, come to games, be a part of that, and let people know the great things that are going on at the University of Cincinnati. Be an advocate. And because that reputation, just like being ranked 14th in the apparel deal, gives people an idea that, hey, where does UC rank as an AAU institution? Where are they at on their National Cancer Institute status? All those different things are critical. So obviously we want to raise our profile, raise the sense of awareness about the good things that are going on there. And last time I checked, when the Bearcats are all in, like we were against Miami of Florida, like we are against marquee men's basketball games at home, when we're all in, we're pretty tough to beat. And I think that's why we love to have people engaged with us.
Yeah. Well, hey, congrats again on just all the success you guys have had. And thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go Bearcats.
Yeah.